Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. We are on a whole new mood, everybody. Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. We are on a whole new mood today because it's my birthday. We are turning 24 and boy does it look good on us. If you're new here, karibu sana. My name is Rozitta and this is the place where we embody truth. Now on today's video we are going to be talking about something I know most of us relate to, and it's related to a birthday since it's my birthday. Did I tell you guys it's my birthday? Yeah, it's my birthday. When we were younger, birthdays used to be all about but as you grow older, it's about responsibility, it's about stability, it's about settling down, it's about thinking about the future, knowing what to do in order to accomplish your vision. It's about strategizing and everything. But then I also thought, as much as it's all about everything I've said, sometimes we feel overwhelmed because we are not where we want to be at that particular time. We feel like we are late. We feel like there's something we have not done right, that like I'm moving too slow, or I don't have what it takes to be where I need to be, or I should have been in a better place right now, but I'm feeling stuck in life. If you've ever been in such a situation, I know you're relating, this video is for you. And there are a few things I'd like to share with you so that you can change that mentality and start glowing. Everyone has been in that position of feeling late. If I asked you today, what or where would you rather be at right now, I'm pretty sure chances are you're going to say a completely different place from where you are. And so that's why I'm sharing with you this lesson in case you're beating yourself down over it. And the first thing I want to tell you is you need to avoid comparisons. First off, the only thing that is making you feel late is you're comparing yourself either to your age mates, your classmates, your friends. You're feeling like they're in a better place than you are, and so you tend to beat yourself down feeling like you're late. But you're going to realize that you're only feeling late because you're comparing yourself to them. Otherwise, if you are wise enough, you would understand that everyone is on a different race and you cannot compare yourself with someone whose race is short. If your race is short, you can't compare yourself with someone whose race is longer. It's like saying comparing two runners. One is running 100 meters long, another one is running 41 kilometers. It does not make sense. Definitely, if they were to begin at the same time, the one running 100 meters would have to run faster because their distance is short. But if the one running 41 kilometers begins fast, by the time he or she is done with the first kilometer, they are tired. And that's our problem. You find yourself comparing yourself to someone who's running so fast because their race is short, and that's where you get to a point you're tired, you're feeling like you're not getting there yet. But the truth of the matter is that you are comparing yourself to someone you shouldn't be comparing yourself to. As a matter of fact, you are not supposed to compare yourself to anybody. If today you were to begin something that your friend has also begun and he or she prospers more than you are prospering, don't worry. Everyone is on a different race. I always say this: if I'm going from Nakuru to Nairobi and someone else is going from Nakuru to Mombasa, the one that I can't get to Nairobi and then look at the person going to Mombasa. I tell him that you're late. No, that's Nairobi is not his destination. So he is on the right track, and that's what I want to tell you right now. You are on the right track. Be patient with yourself and stop comparing yourself to people who are ahead of you. Even don't compare yourself to people who are behind you, because you don't know where they're heading. Just focus on your destination and put all your energy into it. Unless you put your energy into it, unless you put your focus into it, you are going to lose it. You're going to get weary, you're going to give up, you're going to be faint-hearted, and that is not what you or I want for you. So stop comparing yourself. The Bible says that them that compare themselves are actually unwise. So I'm teaching you wisdom right now. Avoid comparison by all means. Secondly, don't dwell on past mistakes. I know we do get to a point and you feel like, had I not done this particular thing, right now I'd probably be in a better place. Had I not invested in this thing, right now I'd be in a better position to invest in something better. You feel like, had I not gotten in this relationship, I would have been able to be in a better relationship by now. But you have to forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. And when a mistake is done, what you need to do is to forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself down. We have all made mistakes, and if we all choose to dwell on our past, it's definitely going to affect where we are going to. Somebody said that you cannot drive forward looking backward. It's impossible. What will happen is that you'll just keep going back and back and back, and that's not what we want. We had a motto in primary school: forward ever, backward never. So keep your eyes forward. You've done mistakes in the past, it's okay. You have learned from them, move on. You have lost associations, you've lost relationships, you've lost contracts because of a mistake you did. Forgive yourself and give yourself another chance, because as long as you're still alive, your story is not over. Your story is going on. So don't give up on the author of that story. Don't give up on the character of that story, and you are the character. God is the author of that story. So forgive yourself. Don't dwell on regrets. Don't dwell on past mistakes. There is a better tomorrow, and better days are ahead. The third thing I'd like to remind you is that you need to know that everything happens for a purpose and for a reason. One time I was at Jomo Kenyatta Girls High School, and I remember teaching them on the fact that nothing just happens. That video is on my channel. If you haven't watched, I'd encourage you to watch it so much, because it was one of those sermons that really inspired so many of them, and it also inspired me to believe that nothing just happens. You may be feeling like there's nothing worth celebrating right now. There's nothing worth looking forward to. There is nothing going on in your life. You don't feel like you want to appreciate yourself, and you just have so many questions like, why did this happen? Why am I in this situation? I want to remind you right now that nothing just happens. All things usually work together for good. The good and the bad are included in the letter all. So not the letter, the word all. So whatever happened to you, whatever is happening to you, keep the faith, keep the hope that all things work together for good. Right now, as the whole world, we are experiencing the coronavirus pandemic, but I'm pretty sure by the time it's over, we are going to look back and really see that it will work out for our good, because that is what God does. He takes our messes and forms messages from them. He takes our tears and forms cheers from them. He takes our pain and gives us gain. So whatever it is you're going through, the past mistakes, the regret, whatever you're questioning about God, just know everything will work together for good. You may be asking yourself, why didn't God allow this to happen? Or why did God allow this to happen? Trust me, He allowed it to happen because it's going to work for your good. And whatever happened that was against His will in your life, as it happened to the life of Joseph, even that He took and formed it around for His good. Genesis 50:20 says that whatever you meant for evil, God turned it around for good. So I want you to be encouraged right now. Whatever you're feeling was meant for evil, God will turn it around for your good. Keep the faith. Let me tell you, everyone has a story. I also have a story that I'll share someday soon. And I have gotten to a point of really understanding that whatever happens, God takes it and uses it for our own good, because that is basically who God is. He gives us beauty for ashes. Can I get a whoop whoop? God gives beauty for ashes. I love that verse, Isaiah 60 verse 3, to give unto them beauty for ashes. So no matter the ashes you've gone through that are making you feel like you're late, you've been left behind, your colleagues are better than you, you're not where your age mates are at, God will give you beauty for ashes. So understand that everything works for a purpose and everything has a reason. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, everything under the sun has a reason and a purpose. You may not be able to pinpoint it, you may not be able to draw it out, but the fact is, it has a reason, it has a purpose, and someday you're going to look back and actually realize there was a purpose and you're going to appreciate it. Also, I'd like to share the next thing I'd like to remind you is that better days are ahead. The Bible says in Proverbs that for the path of the just is as a shining light that shines more and more unto a perfect day. Your path is supposed to shine more and more and more. Right now you may be feeling like you're in a dark place. Trust to me, it's only going to get better for you. Just keep the faith and keep believing. It's going to keep getting better for you. You may be feeling left out, you may be feeling like you're weary, you may be feeling like something is not right in your life. Just keep the faith. Better days are ahead. If perhaps you're feeling like you're already in a better position, please don't be contented with that position, because you're supposed to, there's always a place called there, and it's always better than where you are. You may be at a good place right now, but there's a better place for you. You may be at a better place right now, but there's a best place for you. So keep moving, keep pressing on, and keep the hope alive. Don't give up on yourself. Find a reason to celebrate. I'm pretty sure we all have reasons to celebrate, but it's so unfortunate that the negative things we've gone through in life are the ones that overshadow the good we have actually encountered in life. The bad somehow always overpowers the good, and we often dwell on the negative, we often dwell on the bad things. But if you would choose to dwell on the good and keep the faith, just remind yourself this is good enough. You have something to celebrate. It's going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you inspired. I remember as I was thinking about my birthday, for a minute I thought to myself, Rose, what do you have? And I'm like, girl, I have nothing. I have nothing to show. But then I sat back and I'm like, no, wait. You have so much to show. You have a degree to show. You have a book to show. You have a channel to show. I mean, you have something to show. And the moment I dwelt on that, I felt at peace, and I felt this is worth celebrating. And I'd like you to just find something in your life that you can celebrate and tell God, I really appreciate this. And if it's your birthday or it's not your birthday, just learn to have a grateful heart. Have gratitude in your heart always, and it's always going to help you stay cheered on. It's always going to help you stay in tune. It's going to always keep your vibe, you know, hashtag positive vibes only, you know what I'm talking about. So find something in your life that you can celebrate. Whatever you're going through right now, remember those things I have shared with you. Better days are ahead. All things work together for good. Everything has a reason and a purpose. Avoid comparing yourself. Your race is your own. So focus your strength on your race to win the prize. Don't look at the prize of the other person. Actually, I'm not really into Olympics and all that, but I know for a fact if perhaps a runner gets onto the lane of another runner, he is disqualified. Don't disqualify yourself by joining another person's lane because you are comparing your price to their price, or you're admiring their price over yours. Your price is for you, so run in your lane and keep focused on that. I hope this has encouraged you. I hope if you are feeling low, if you're feeling sad about your life, you're wondering what's there to live for anymore, I hope this has encouraged you, and I hope it has uplifted your story. Now let's go back to it's my birthday. I had forgotten for a second that it's my birthday. I'm really grateful because I can write a book about my life, and someday I'll actually write a book about my life and probably act a movie. I'd so love to act a movie about my life. Like, that would be interesting, you know. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you have taken notes and your spirits are up, you know. I hope your attitude has changed and you're feeling inspired. That's the goal. We embody the truth. If you're new here, tafadhali do click the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a video. Also remember to like this video and comment. Engage me in the comment section. I mean, this channel is ours. We are growing. It's our birthday. I mean, please do comment down below and also share this video. When you share, that will be enough birthday gift for me. Just share, and I really appreciate on your social media. I'll be so grateful. Tell your neighbor to tell their neighbor to tell their cousins, uncle and friend to subscribe to this channel. See you on Friday and bye. Nawapenda sana.